Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 outlook. And we have another threat for severe weather today. It's not going to be as extensive, or at least it shouldn't be as extensive as what's been seen over the past several days. But at the same time, I'm not trying to downplay it because a slight and even a marginal could still produce in a big way. So we'll see what happens, but the good news is, after the storms have been stalling in one area for several days, like, the same areas, like, for, parts of the southern U.S., through, the Tennessee valleys, the Ohio valleys, much of the Midwest that's been dealing with a lot of tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, and flooding, major flooding, and in some cases catastrophic flooding. But those areas that got hit, the areas that got hit over and over again for the past several days, the areas that have been getting hit over and over again, that were getting hit over and over again over the past several days, is now getting a break. The severe weather threat is pushing east and southeast, so areas that got slammed over the past several days will be getting a break and have a chance to recover. So anyway, we have a slight risk for severe weather today that encompasses extreme southeastern Louisiana, far southeastern Mississippi, much of Alabama, the western part of the Florida Panhandle, and western Georgia. Cities in today's flight include Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, and Columbus, Georgia. And we have a marginal today that encompasses a little bit of southeast Louisiana, a little bit of eastern Mississippi, or just northwest of the flight. The marginal includes a little bit of Mississippi as well, southeast Louisiana, central Alabama, parts of Georgia, the central part of the Florida Panhandle, northwestern South Carolina, parts of central North Carolina, and parts of south central Virginia. Cities in today's marginal include Charlotte, North Carolina, New Orleans, Louisiana, Greensboro, North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Going to today's tornado threat, there is a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses extreme southeastern Mississippi, parts of Alabama, western part of the Florida Panhandle, and a tiny bit of west central Georgia. Just a tiny bit, just barely. Cities in today's 5% tornado risk area today include Montgomery, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, Columbus, Georgia, Pensacola, Florida, and Auburn, Alabama. And we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses extreme southeastern Louisiana, a little bit of southern Mississippi, a little bit of Alabama, western Georgia, and a little bit of the Florida Panhandle, and also includes a little bit of extreme southeastern Alabama. So cities in today's 2% include Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Sandy Springs, Georgia, Roswell, Georgia, and Gulfport, Mississippi. Going to today's wind threat, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. That covers a little bit of southeast Louisiana, far southeastern Mississippi, much of Alabama, western Georgia, and the western part of the Florida Panhandle, north and north central Georgia. So, cities in today's 15% wind risk area today includes Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, and Columbus, Georgia. And there is a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. That covers a little bit of southeast Louisiana, a little bit of southeast Mississippi, a little bit of central Alabama, parts of Georgia, the central part of the Florida Panhandle, northwestern South Carolina, central North Carolina, and south central Virginia. Cities in today's 5% wind risk area today include Charlotte, North Carolina, New Orleans, Louisiana, Greensboro, North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So, going to today's hail threat, there is no hail threat for today. There is no hail threat, so that's good news. So, in summary, a wind damage and isolated tornado threat is possible today across parts of the southeast. Marginally severe wind gusts will also be possible in parts of the southern Appalachians into southern Virginia. So, that's the Day 1 outlook. So, the Day 2 outlook will come out mid to late afternoon today. So, stay safe in the affected areas today, and, just because it's only slight and a marginal doesn't mean you should let your guard down. Do not let your guard down. In the slight and even the marginal, for that matter, because those could still produce. But again, today shouldn't be as extensive as what took place over the past couple of days. But again, the areas that got slammed over and over again over the past several days will be getting a chance to recover, and the severe threat, again, is pushing southeast. So, but still stay safe in the affected areas today, and I will have, if there's an upgrade to the Day 1 Outlook, then I'll have a video after the new release of the Day 1 Outlook. But if not, if there's no upgrades today, then, I will not, then the Day 1 Outlook will stand as it is. If it remains the same, then there will be no updates to the Day 1 Outlook later. But again, I will have a Day 2 Outlook update mid to late afternoon today. So, remain vigilant in the affected areas, stay safe, take care.